Hi, I'm Mandy.
And I'm Bob.
And welcome to the Newlywed game.
Yay! What's that?
So, apparently it was like this really popular TV show, not from our era, even though we're old, it wasn't from our era.
Never heard of it.
So, I just found this online. They do this a lot of times at like bridal showers now, and just fun. It's just fun questions about us. So basically how this works is Bob and I both have pen and paper, and we're gonna be asked questions, and we have to write down the answer, and no cheating, and you get to be the judge of how well we do. So usually we do gameplays, but I think that this will be a really fun thing, and you can get to know us a little bit better and a little bit of our love story.
Well, and so the goal is to
match up
our answers.
Yeah, you won things like a trip or something if your things matched up. So
I'll probably do that.
So
I know you.
Let's see how many we can match.
Yeah, well, okay. So, question number 1. What adjective would you use to describe Bob? Okay.
Sexy and you know it.
I thought it was gonna be more like, what's your favorite date restaurant? Like,
oh well, there are some like that, but there's a wide range.
Adjective would you use to describe me? I feel like if I pick any good adjective at all,
well, I'm picking a good one, so
it's just gonna make me look like an ass.
Ready? Oh, you still can't read that.
Oh, there we go. I said kind.
I said kind.
Oh, I said funny.
Why did you say funny?
I don't know. I'm the funny one.
That's not your best trait. You weren't. I didn't marry you because you're freaking mice-germ.
I'm not funny because I'm mice-germ. I'm funny because I'm funny.
You are funny, but you're more kind.
Weird. I don't view myself as kind.
He's a really good husband, and you guys don't know that side of him. He is very kind as a really human being, and he's really into the charity stuff. And
we talk about this though, and it still confuses me because I don't. There's a lot of stuff that I do that she says is super nice, and it's like, especially taking care of her.
Taking care of me, he does a really good job.
That's not that kind. Kind is like if I did something extra that I
It is extra. Doing stuff for another person is extra.
Well, not for you. Not if I'm doing stuff for my friends or my family or someone that I'm acquainted with that I know.
And he's also
personally.
really good at like putting himself in other people's shoes, so he's very compassionate, which also makes him very kind. So like I'm like mad about something, like, oh, this person did this, and he's like, well, maybe this happened and maybe they're thinking this. So you can always think of their perspective, and it's your good heart that I love about you. I mean, you're funny too, but that's way more shallow to me than being kind.
What? Like it's easy to be funny?
Hey,
you know how hard that shit is?
You took classes to be funny.
Yeah, it's hard. It's easy to be kind.
But you can learn to be funny. I don't know if you can learn to be kind.
Well, maybe not. There are a lot of assholes in the world, but that's not hard. Being nice.
I'm surprised that you didn't know that was the word I would use.
I don't know. That's just not how I view myself. Because none of that seems particularly outrageously kind to me. I guess it's more kind than a lot of people are, but that's just normal. If I wasn't like that, I'd feel like an ass constantly. I don't know how people go through life not taking care of their friends and family or their spouses or whatever. Like,
are you saying that I'm terrible?
No, well,
I don't really take care of you that much. You don't really need it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very like self-sufficient person.
I'm a needy person, so
if I'm hungry, I'm just like, oh, let's go get some food. And sometimes Mandy's like, why didn't you ask me if I wanted food? And I'm like, I don't know, I was hungry. I just got food.
That has happened like once in the history of the world.
It happens. It's stuff like that happens though, where I'm just like,
nah,
I don't know, I need something.
Not recently.
Whatever.
Anyway, Bob's kind. End of story. Next question. What is one thing of Bob's Mandy would want to get rid of?
Are they all targeted at me? Or
no, they're supposed to go back and forth. They're just random.
The whole is just like, what was that one thing that Bob did that really fucking pissed Mandy off?
Shh. How about, I should have put on here when our anniversary is.
I know that.
No, you don't.
Sure I do.
You always forget.
It's between two dates in my head, and they're very close together, and sometimes I say the wrong one. But it's because that one time it was a whole big thing.
I know what it is.
This is probably not it. I'm pretty sure this
Oh,
is
my question! Okay, let's show our answers.
Oh.
I was imagining a thing.
Oh, like an actual thing.
Yes.
Like, that's my thing that I
No,
do.
like
Oh.
a thing. Okay,
right.
well, so mine is he has this one t-shirt.
It's gone
that
already.
I know, I already bullied him to get rid of it
God.
because it had a giant hole in it and he kept wearing it.
It had like 4 holes in it, and it was still the best t-shirt I've ever owned. I stole that shirt from my dad,
That makes it better. Okay.
and it had no holes in it when I stole it. I just stole it a long time
It
ago.
had a bunch of holes and he would wear it like just not even just around the house. Like,
All right, well, mine was super serious for that one. However, if you didn't read it, it says not sharing emotions. It's not like a super dramatic
no,
thing. I
it's
just don't
whenever
like to
we
talk
fight,
about.
he gets really quiet,
Yeah.
and that does piss me off a little.
When we have fights, Mandy is always saying how she feels about stuff, and I just sit there and I'm like,
He's like,
I don't like it. and in my head, I'm like, I know what I want to say, but I just don't like confrontation.
I
So I'll
don't
just sit
consider
there
it
quietly.
confrontation. We just fight and get over it. So.
It's fighting is confrontation. You
Whatever.
called it a fight.
It's
That's
fine.
confrontation. I don't like it.
Okay, next question.
What was the first date you went on after you were officially boyfriend girlfriend? After we were officially boyfriend girlfriend. Well, this one is just sort of semantics. I remember these things, but I don't know which moment. I don't know if this is right.
Let's see.
What is yours? Oh, see, that's where my mind. I was like the semantics. I remember that. I feel like I don't remember that.
Yeah, so I get where you think that. So we got together that night. That was when we were officially boyfriend and girlfriend. We decided that in the car after we watched that. And then the next night we
Oh,
went.
really? I thought we got back together at the start of that.
No, we didn't.
Well, 'cause
we
so-
didn't talk about it. we
Where
didn't
this
talk
is-
about it.
Yeah, where this is coming from in my head was the night I'm talking about was at your dorm apartment place.
Yeah.
That we one night we had sort of dated a little bit, and then Mandy had just come out of a really rough relationship, and so we sort of dated, and then like things were kind of weird, and then we weren't dating for a minute, and then one night you texted me and you were just like,
Hey, come over.
"Hey, do you want to hang out?" And I was in class. I remember I was in a stupid horrible.
Apparently he left class.
business
I didn't know
writing class.
this.
I didn't
know.
Like, I left like it was one of those where it was like a night class, and so it was like there was an intermission, and I was like, I fucking hate this class, and so I just at the intermission I just didn't come back, which they took attendance in the first half, so that's that
He
professor's
was a good
fault.
kid, obviously.
Yeah, I was
Before
a
he
great
met me.
student. But yeah, no. So I thought we sort of I went over and we hung out for a minute, and then like,
Yeah, but we didn't talk about us being back together until after that. And so then in the car afterwards, we talked about us when I was taking you home. And that's the point at which I consider us boyfriend and girlfriend.
okay.
Once we
that
talked
Harry
about
Potter
it and
premiere was
defined it.
super fun.
And then the next night, because that was a Wednesday night. And then the next night, we went to Harry Potter premiere that night.
Which one was that? Was it Deathly Hallows
I don't
1?
fucking remember which
I
one.
think it was Deathly Hallows 1.
But we saw.
That's the one where we went with your sister, right? Or no, was that the one where we went with Preston and Carly?
We went with Kristen and Carly to
Right.
that one. We went
To Bar Louie, and the people who could drink ordered some butterbeer, mixed drinks, or whatever. And then
I
we waited in a
couldn't.
long ass line, and then we sat in the theater playing on my phone for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that night.
And yeah,
That was fun.
fun.
And it was a good movie, so double win.
I do love that. And we saw it in 3D, right? And you are really scared by the snakes.
Yes.
And it made you feel sick.
Yeah, I don't like 3D.
He doesn't like 3D.
3D's not good for me.
Okay, next question.
This one.
We are complete opposites when it comes to blank.
Well, this could be lots of shit.
Don't cheat.
There we go.
Ready?
I think I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay.
So close. Well, so I don't know if we're opposites when it comes to food anymore. We
That's
used to be
true.
when we
That's
started. I considered that in my options because we did used to, I mean, still, like, if there are 2 sauces at a party, I'm like, yeah, I like the brown sauce. And he's like, yeah, but what about that green sauce?
Yeah, well, and just in general, when we first started dating, you used to be very strict about, like,
No spicy.
I like these restaurants.
Yeah.
I don't like spicy food. And I'm like, I want to eat at every restaurant eventually. Like, I want to try all the foods. I like new cuisines, new regions of the world, and stuff I've never had. And now you're totally into stuff. Like, you still don't like spicy food a lot, but you'll eat stuff, and if it's spicy, it's just like,
Okay.
oops, it's spicy.
Sometimes it's spicy, and that's fine.
But yeah, at the beginning, it was like, I had to drag you to places where it was like, come on, I just want to try something
My
else.
parents always
I just
used to
want to
make
eat
fun of me
something
because
new.
I would only eat chicken fingers for a while. But
money is one that's still true.
yeah, I mean, it's just that I like to save and he likes to buy lots of electronics.
To put it in perspective, it's not even that I like to buy stuff. You have always had like a lot of money in your account, like in case anything happened.
Yeah,
you
I
had
like
enough
to
where
have
you
a
were like,
contingency.
I can afford to get my car. I used to live when I was in college. I lived week to week, balancing my checking account down to 0 and then back up if my parents would give me money or I'd get a paycheck or something. It was literally like I'd be at the grocery store like, okay, bologna's $3, this cheese is $4. Oh, this cheese is $3.
I can't live like that. I have to know there's some sort of cushion that I'm not just gonna overdraw my account.
I have to say, I was good at it. I had one time where I overdrew my account and got a fee.
Was it at B-dubs?
Probably. But it was a thing where it was like I bought something online and forgot and then bought something else and the transactions overlapped. But I never, aside from that one time, I never let my account actually get below 0. It was always at like 12 cents.
Interesting.
So I'm not bad at managing money. I'm just bad at keeping money. I'm excellent at making sure I spend only as much as I can, and then I'm out of money.
Okay, College Bob.
That's a good thing, right?
Hey, you don't do that anymore.
No, not so much.
We've met in the middle on both of these things.
The nights at B-dubs where it was literally like, listen, can I borrow $2? Can't get anything here unless you blend me $2. Those were some rough nights, but we're past that.
College Bob. He was such a goof.
Hey, I made it.
Okay, next question.
What is Bob's favorite body part of Mandy's? Oh, this one's a trap. This one is it? Are we doing?
I don't think
30 answers.
I don't think it's a trap at all.
I feel like this one's a trap.
It's not a trap.
I feel like.
Are you a trap?
I feel like there's one thing that I wouldn't likely
Ready?
to say, but one thing that you would want me to say. Oh, hey. There we go.
See, we know that.
That was pretty straightforward. I'm like that license plate from that Seinfeld episode.
No, you're Sir Mix-a-Lot.
I'm an ass man. Oh, I'm Sir Mix-a-Lot. I'm not
You
as cool
don't
as Sir
want
Mix-a-Lot.
none unless you got buns, hun. And I have a giant black girl ass. I
Also-
always have my whole life.
That's true.
Well,
you
'cause
have a swimmer's butt.
I used to be a swimmer,
Yeah.
and a breaststroke was my best stroke, which requires mostly a lot of kick, and it's a lot of butt work. So
butt flexing.
it shaped my butt.
Also,
so it's
extra
still big.
caveat on top of Sir Mix-a-Lot's rule. Also, I don't want none unless you're Mandy. That's an important thing to add.
That's good now that we're married.
It's not just anyone with a big butt is my wife. There's more particular than that for me.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Just to make you feel better about that. This one's a trap. This one's definitely a trap.
Okay, so what is Bob's most famous catchphrase? Oh, there are 2 that I really am torn between.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah.
Yay!
I worked a joke in there. I've been saying shit snacks a lot lately, but
Oh, I did. I don't know that one at all.
Oh.
I was debating between I need an adult and mistakes were made.
yeah, I used to say that all the time.
Yeah, both of those, by the way, my phrases.
Right, yeah, that was the trap part.
That's the trap part, because it's funny because everyone is like, oh, those are so funny, the catchphrases that Bob says. And I'm like, I say those things all the time.
Here's an interesting tidbit about everything I say. I didn't make any of it up.
You're like Family Guy.
100% of things I say out loud are either from Mandy or from TV or movies. Or like stand-up comedians. I've never come up with a single unique funny thing to say myself.
That's not true.
That's true. That's pretty true. All the funny shit that I say where people are like,
Your
I
humor
stole
is
that
pretty
from someone
referential.
else who was funny.
No, but Derek is yours.
Kinda. He's kind of like an amalgamation of all of the cliched. He's kind of like those two lispy guys from Monsters Inc. You're making it worse.
Yeah.
The two that shred the door and the character from Dexter's Lab, his nemesis. Stuff like. I mean, yeah, I came up with Derek, but only from referential material.
To the Butters voice.
That was a fake voice, okay? It was a voice modulator. I've said that so many times.
Okay.
No one listens, and I'm mad at you. I'm
not mad at you.
Next question.
Yeah.
What is the first thing Mandy ever cooked for Bob? Oh, I totally know this one.
Me too.
Also, something you're going to learn about me.
You can't spell?
I write like a third grader.
You do. I hope they can read these that we're putting up there.
Whatever. We can read it. I bet we had the same one for this. Yes.
Pasta? That's not specific enough.
It was
Tortellinis are different than pasta.
I'm sorry. Is tortellini not a type of pasta?
It is, but it's a stuffed pasta, so it's more different. And yes, because I couldn't do anything other than heat boil water, basically.
Well, and that was a funny one.
It was in the basement of my dorm.
And they had like an industrial kitchen, which was weird.
Yeah, that no one ever used.
Yeah.
So it was really weird. That was the only time we used it.
Yeah.
But
I remember that really distinctly.
I was trying to.
There was like an eating area, and there were those practice rooms down there, and then the kitchen.
Well, and I even made you I made a salad and garlic bread because I was trying to impress you.
It was fancy.
Because I wanted you to like me.
It was fancy.
Because we were first just dating.
And that set the precedent. From that day forward, Mandy would go on to cook me several meals.
That's not true. I bad cook.
You're not a bad cook. You're just busy.
I don't have. Well, I don't have the patience. Whenever I'm hungry, I'm like, can I just eat something now? I can't wait.
When you start smelling the smells of food while you're cooking, you're just like, this fucking sucks. Yeah, but when you do cook stuff,
it's always good.
Really tasty.
But I can't. I don't have. I'm better at baking because that you're not instantly wanting. Like you can wait for that. But
which is weird because I would almost always rather eat the batter and then wait for the thing to bake because the batter's so good.
Sometimes, yeah.
Or like cookie dough. Oh,
yum.
So good. That's probably really bad for you though. I shouldn't do that. Anyway, I remember that. I remember that specifically enough that I would say that counts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll count it. Okay, where was your first kiss?
This one's got a really funny story. By funny, I mean a little sad, but kind of cute.
Ready?
Ah!
Yeah!
Mine says the same thing as Mandy's, even though it's hard to read. That was the story of our first kiss. The reason it's confusing for me is because I was so freaked out and excited. And but do you want to tell her?
You can tell the beginning, and I'll tell my perspective.
So we went on our nice date.
Yeah.
That was the night that we went to Bonefish, right?
No, we went to the melting pot because that was our third date.
Right.
The kissing date. Right. That's right, bitches. I am classy. We waited till our third date.
So so we went out to a fancy dinner, and we came back, and I dropped you off at Stratford, and you did
I was all like lingering on the car door, like, are you gonna kiss me or what?
I'm a big person. It's hard for me to like lean over and do a kiss in a car that's not awkward.
Well, that's not why you didn't do it.
No, that's the reason. No, that's the whole reason.
No, he chickened out. So then I go upstairs, our date is over, so I immediately take off my dress and put my pajamas on. And then what happened, Bob?
I don't recall.
So he was calling my phone, but I had taken off my clothes and left it in my purse or something, in my pocket, that clothes I had changed out of. And so I didn't answer my phone. So then he called my roommate, who then was like, Bob says you forgot something in his car. You have to go back out there. And I was like, oh my god, he's gonna kiss me! And then it was like a crazy scramble to put my clothes back on and to look back like I had just like 5 minutes ago. And then I went downstairs.
And then you walked outside, and then I was really sweaty and scared and nervous. And then you walked up and were like, oh, I forgot something or something like that. And I was just like, kiss!
No, I said, what did I forget? And
Oh.
you said, what were your exact words?
Like I remember.
I know, it was good, it was smooth. You were like, I forgot to kiss you goodnight or something. It was pretty smooth, and then he kissed me.
I was terrified.
He was pretty terrified. I don't know why. I'm not that scary.
I'm a nervous person. What are you gonna do?
I'm not scary.
Kind of scary.
But then we kissed. Yay!
I saved it. Would you have continued to go out with me if I didn't kiss you that night? Would I have been too much of a weenie?
Well, I wasn't sure if you liked me then. I was like, well, we had this great time and we hung out, but he didn't kiss me, so maybe he doesn't like girls.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hey.
For every shy, nervous guy out there, we're not gay! God damn.
Woman who'll wait till the second time around is anything but fussy. But a woman who wait till the third time around, head in the clouds, feet on the ground. She's the girl he's got, he's found. He's his Chipoopy.
Chipoopy, 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 the girl who's hard to get. Chipoopy, I can't sing, but you know, it's the whole song thing. I was being the chorus. Should we do the next question?
I know all the words to that song, so.
Is this one of yours?
You can read it.
Okay.
I don't remember. I'm not.
What does Mandy love more than or equal to Bob? I feel like this one is deceptively easy.
If you said nothing, I'm gonna feel bad. No.
Yeah, that's the kind of guy I am. Nothing. And that's the way it should be.
You're welcome. Hey, Lexi, you want to be in it?
Come here.
We love you.
Your mom loves us basically the same, or she likes you slightly more than me.
Well, I do love the dog a lot. She's my baby.
Oh my gosh, can you make those adorable noises into the microphone? I picked her up and she was all... You're sleepy.
Oh.
Oh, does that smell good?
Oh, don't.
Does
Gross.
that smell tasty?
Gross.
Smell like my breath? Oh, don't lick my mouth, that's okay. Yeah, so you like Lexi more
I
than
do
me?
love Lexi equal to. That's why I put the equal to. The original question was more, and I was like, I can't just say that I love the dog more than Bob.
Oh, thanks.
So, I do love Lexi. Come here.
You want your baby?
I do. You my baby.
She's all lump. She
Oh,
was
she's
like
super
asleep
tired.
behind
Yeah,
us, and
she's
now
sleepy.
she's just like,
Oh, you just want to sleep.
hold me up.
You just
let
wanna
me go.
sleep.
Oh, God.
She's my baby.
You're just a sleepy puppy.
Okay.
Okay.
You can go sleep.
So there you go. That was the Newlywed
Hope you learned some stuff about us. I feel like we did pretty well. Like our answers that were wrong, it was all like, well, yeah, you could have said that too. It wasn't like, when's our anniversary? June 1st.
I know that one.
What
okay.
is it then?
June 28th.
Wrong.
What?
Just kidding.
God, see, this is why I don't remember shit. It's fucking mean.
I was just kidding. I love
mean.
you. I love you.
She does this to me. That's why I don't remember it in the first place. Because the first time I said it wrong, you were like, it was like
I was
the apocalypse.
flabbergasted because I couldn't believe you didn't remember.
The first
It
time
was
I said
not even-
June 26th.
It was not even that long after we got married, though, was the thing that
That's
was
really
impressive.
Close, though. That's so close. June 26th and June 28th. The way I remember things, it's like the last weekend in June, and it's an even number. And so it's either the 26th or the 28th, but it's not the 30th because it's in the 20s. But then I said the 26th once, and it was like the damn apocalypse. And I was like, even after I said it, I was kind of like, wait, I don't think that's right. And then it was too late.
I was standing right there.
It was too late. Anyway, whatever. You definitely learned some shit about us.
You learned some shit. I hope you wanted to know that shit. Anyway, we had fun. Maybe we'll do another one of these because this has been pretty fun.
Yeah, this has been really fun, actually. Turns out game shows are fun.
I'll get some more questions.
Yes.
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 So-
Anyway, if you like this, you should subscribe. Always subscribe.
We hope to do more
Yeah.
stuff like this, more challenges and fun games, and
Right?
just get to know us.
Right? And if you don't want to subscribe, that's cool. Thanks for watching anyway. We love you no matter what. And don't forget.
Go share the love.
Oh, I thought you were going for my face. I almost just like headbutted you.